Hello, everyone. Welcome to game 128 of the 2018 Colorado Rockies Stratomatic Super Advanced Replay. Today, the St. Louis Cardinals will be visiting the Rockies, and today's pitching matchup is Mikolas for the Cardinals and Antonio Senzatela for the Rockies. And we'll just go ahead and get started. Leading off and playing first base for the Cardinals is Matt Carpenter. And that is a 6-10 against a lefty. Fly ball to center. Blackman will not get to it. And a 9 and a 4 and a 9 that'll drop for a single. And then a 1 and a 9. Blackman will at least cut it off. And Matt Carpenter is a leadoff single. And that'll bring up Yadier Molina. They will not hold on Carpenter. Nothing on that. 3-9 against a righty, base hit to left field. And they will hold Carpenter at second because he loses 2 if he tries to go first to third. And first and second with nobody out. And here is Jose Martinez playing right field today. So Walters has a PB of 4. That won't bother because Senzatela doesn't have a balk rating. So, all right, here's the pitch to Martinez. 5-4 back to the that's to the third baseman. All right, so that's Arenado. 15 and 15 and there is no 10. So Arenado comes up with it, throws to second for 1, on to first, around the horn double play. Carpenter moves to third on the double play. Runner on third, but there are 2 outs, and that'll bring up the left fielder Tyler O'Neill. Nothing on the Havoc die there. 4-3 to the right fielder. That's Carlos Gonzalez. 16, he should get to it. And a 9, 3 and a 9. That will retire the side as Gonzalez makes the nice running catch. And the Rockies get out of some trouble. And the Cardinals go scoreless in the top of the first. We go to the bottom half. And we are the Cardinals nothing, the Rockies coming to bat. And leading off and playing center field is Charlie Blackman. And a 1-6 against a righty, and that's a strikeout for Mikolas. And here it is David Dahl playing left field today, batting second. And 6-7 against a lefty, that as well as a strikeout. Excuse me, and here's Nolan Arenado. 1-6, that's a 10, and that's a base hit. So Arenado, 2-out base runner, and they will not hold him on. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 6-10, that's to the shortstop. That's Paul DeYoung. 3-11, he should get to it. 17 and a 13. There is no 13, so DeYoung makes the play to first, and that will retire the side. 1 complete here in Colorado, no score. And here's DeYoung, who just made the play to end the bottom half of the first. And a 3-7's a ground ball to short. That's 1 down as Trevor Story takes care of that. Here is Jed Jerko, the third baseman. And a 1-9's a ground ball again to Story. And he makes another play. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Colton Wong. 1-11's a ground ball. Fielded in the hole by Desmond. He throws to Senzatela covering. And that will retire the side. Go to the bottom half of the second. No score. And here is Trevor Story. 6-10, another play for the shortstop, but this time DeYoung won't get to it. In 17, there is no 10, but a 3 and a 2 means it gets by him. And Story is on with a leadoff single. -2, -5, -7. They will hold Story, but he will not be going anywhere. Here is Ian Desmond, the first baseman. 6-6 is a ground ball to third. Jerko to Wong. For one, the relay not in time. And Desmond will be held on, but won't go anywhere. As Yadier Molina nicely shuts down any running game. And here's Ryan McMahon getting DJ LeMahieu a blow today. He's playing second base. And a 4-12 is to the first baseman. That is Carpenter. 3 and a 13. He'll at least probably get one out. Maybe. 3 and a 13. That's a G2. And a 19 and an 8. There is no 8, so he does get the lead runner, but the return throw is not in time. And there are 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Tony Walters. (111). That's a fly ball to right. Martinez is there, and that will retire the side. 2 complete here in Denver. No score. And here's Senzatela. He'll face Harrison Bader, the center fielder, leading off the top of the third. 3-4, ground ball to short. And Story once again. And here's Mikolas. Don't sleep on him. He can maybe get a hold of one. But this is to the catcher. Walters, 2 and a 2. 3 and a 13. Let's check that first. All right, there's no 13. 2 and a 2 is a WG. But because there's no runners on base, it's just a little swibber out in front of the plate. Walters gathers, throws to first in time. And here is Matt Carpenter. 5-4 to Arenado. Oh, 15 and a 16. And Arenado throws it. It's high, and it goes into the seats. So Carpenter will go to second on the 2-base error by Arenado. Boy, this might be what the Cardinals need to get their first run on the board. All right, here's Molina, runner on second with 2 outs. Thanks to the error. 5-6. No, that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll retire the side. The error does no damage. So we go to the bottom of the third. No score. All right, Mikolas will face Senzatela, then back to the top of the order, Blackman and Dahl. 5-6. Senzatela's a righty. Yep. I think, yeah, he is a righty. So that's a ground out to short. Good play there by DeYoung. 1 down. And here is Charlie Blackman. Struck out his first time up. And that's to the shortstop, DeYoung. 3 and a 6. He should be able to get to that. Yep. And 17 and an 11. Good play by DeYoung. Makes the play 2 down. And here is David Dahl. 2-8. That's a ground ball. Boy, Paul DeYoung's getting some work here as he assists on all 3 outs. And that will retire the side. We go to the 4th. No score. And here is Jose Martinez. 6-9. And that's a 13. And that is way back, and gone. So 1-5 15 is a home run on Senzatela on the 6-9, and that's a 13, so the Cardinals take a 1-0 lead. Here is Tyler O'Neill. 6. And again, Tyler O'Neill, this is way back to left field. Going back is dull, and he will watch this one go. So the same 6-9 roll again. And back-to-back home runs by Martinez and O'Neill leading off the fourth give the Cardinals a 2-0 lead. And here's Paul DeYoung. And that's his ground ball to shortstop. That's easy play for Story. One down. Here's Jed Jerko. 5-10. That's outside ball 4. And here is Colton Wong. They will not hold on Jerko. For 7. That's a 5, so that falls between 1 to 8. So gets by the first baseman Desmond, and going to second is Jerko, and that brings up Harrison Bader. They're still not holding anybody on. 2-2. And that's a fly ball deep left center field. Chasing it is Blackman, and it is gone. So Senzatela is now tired because that is now his 5th run given up in this inning. Oh boy. Not a good inning for Senzatela. They will try to maybe get him out of this inning. Chad Bettis, their starter turned reliever, long reliever, is now loosening. And here's Miles Mikolas. See how he can do here. 4-8, ground ball to short. Story takes care of it. 2 down. And now any dots on Senzatela's card, as long as we leave him in, like say on the 5-8, will now be single 2 stars. All right, so 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Carpenter. And 4-6, that's outside ball 4. They'll leave him in here. I don't know why, but here's Yadier Molina. Next batter that gets on, they'll bring in Bettis. That's a 3. 3-5, space hit left field. Going to second is Carpenter, and that'll do it. So a short outing for Senzatela. He does not even get through 4 innings. Here comes Chad Bettis. I'll have to carry the load for a while. All right, we're going to kind of go in speed up mode here, so this will sort of not sound like a broadcast. It's already 5-0. First and second, 2 outs. 1-5. Grounded down the third base line. Into score is Carpenter. Over to third is Molina. They will hold him there. RBI double. And it's now 6-0. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Nothing there. 4-6 is a ground ball to short. That will retire the side. The Rockies get 6. Oh, sorry, the Cardinals get 6. And lead 6-0 going to the bottom of the 4th. And here's Arenado facing Mikolas. 6-5 is a ground ball to first. Carpenter takes it to the bag himself, 1 down. And here is Carlos Gonzalez. 1-5, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Trevor Story. 4-7, that's a 14, so that's a line drive caught by Colton Wong, and that will retire the side. Go to the top half of the 5th. Cardinals lead 6-0, and Bettis will come in to at least, he might go 3 innings for all we know. So he may bat in the bottom half of the fifth if necessary. And here is Paul DeYoung. 1-6, fly ball to left. 1 down. He is 0 for 3 on the day. And here is Jed Jerko. Walked and scored his last time up. 3-7 ground ball back to the mound. 2 down. And here is Colton Long. 5-7 lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. That will retire the side. So we go to the bottom half of the fifth. Rockies still trail 6-0. And Mikolas will face Desmond, McMahon, and Walters. 6-11 fly ball to right. Oof, no, that won't be a... Martinez will not be able to make the play as it drops in front of him. And Martinez is an E2. 12, no. So 4-6, that'll drop in for a hit. And Desmond reaches for the second time today. They will hold him on, but he will not go anywhere. Here's Ryan McMahon. And that's a 3. 5-4 to the third baseman. That is Jerko, 3-16. They might turn 2. 3-16. Oh, there's a chance. And Jerko is an E22-7. There is no 7, so this is a ground ball. Jerko makes the great play, ranging to the shortstop. Throws to second for 1. The first double play. And that brings up Tony Walters, the catcher. He flew out his first time up. And 4-7 against the lefty will not. So that's a double, or single, sorry. 1-8 would have been a double. Do we only want to go an inning in a third with... No, they're going to let Bettis hit. He still has pitcher card number 1, so they're going to let him pitch the next inning. They need another inning out of him, so here's the pitch to Bettis. 1-4, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side. All right, we go to the 6th. Bettis will probably, this might be his last inning. He'd be going 2 1/3. All right, here's Harrison Bader. Homered his last time up, the 3-run variety. And this is a ground ball to second. McMahon goes in the hole, gets it, throws to first in time. And here is Miles Mikolas. 6-6. That's an 11. So Mikolas rips a base hit. And he is 1 for 3 on the day. And here is Matt Carpenter. They will not hold Mikolas on. Ooh, that's a 2. So there's balk and pass ball chances. We'll check the pass ball of Walters. He's a 4. And great stop by Walters. And that saves a runner advancement. So here is Carpenter. 4-7 fly ball to center. 2 down. And here is Yadier Molina. Have it die again. 13 does nothing. 6-7 righty. That's a 19. That'll get down. Going to third is Mikolas. And runners on the corners with 2 outs. Here's Jose Martinez. And a 6-9 against the righty is a fly ball to right. And that will retire the side. And I think that'll be it for Bettis. He gave us 2 1/3 innings, so not terrible. All right, we go to the 6th. Cardinals still lead 6-0. Here's Mikolas to face the top of the order again. This is his 3rd time through the order, and this is his point of weakness. Sang-Won Oh is loosening in the pen, as is And just Sengwano is loosening in the pen. He will come out to pitch the 7th. And a 4-8 against a lefty is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Here is David Dahl. 6-4 to center field. Bader's a 1, so he'll get to that. 5 and a 9. There is no 9, so Bader runs this one down. 2 away. Here is Arenado. Single on the ground out. 3-3 ground ball to first. Oh, that's Carpenter over to Mikolas, and that will retire the side. We go to the top half of the 7th. Rockies will have a new pitcher. Sengwano come into the game. Good performance by Bettis. He did go 2 1/3 scoreless. So, and here is O'Neill. 6-7, swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Paul DeYoung. 4-9, that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Jed Jerko. 4-5, but that's a 9, so that'll be tracked down by David Dahl, and that will retire the side. Stretch time here in Colorado. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and some Coors Light. I don't care if I ever get back, but maybe tonight, for it's root for the Rockies or your favorite team. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3, and sometimes more strikes you out at the old ball game. All right, here's Carlos Gonzalez. He will face Mikolas. He's only faced 3 over the minimum, so they'll leave him in. 5-3. That's to the pitcher. Oh, 4 and a 5. He might not get to this. And an E15. Oh, boy. All right. Check Mikolas on the range factor. 4 and a 5. Oh, he could get to this now if he makes E15. There is no E15. Great play by Mikolas getting off the mound. Throws off balance to first. Dug out by Carpenter. Great play on both ends. 1 down. And here's Trevor Story. 3-8, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Ian Desmond. Oh, and Adam Ottavino is loosening in the pen. He will come in for the Rockies in the 8th. And the 3-12 is a ground ball to second. McMahon up with it and fires the first in time, and that tires the side in the 7th. We go to the 8th. In comes Ottavino. And they will leave Mikolas in to pitch the 8th. He's on a roll. He's retired the last 7 he's faced. 1-9 against the righty. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3 for Colton Wong. And here is Harrison Bader. 2-9. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Mikolas. Oh, go as long as he can, especially leading 6-0. 1-7. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Ottavino strikes out the side here in the 8th. Go to the bottom half. Cardinals still lead 6-0. And we'll see McMahon, Walters, and Gerardo Parra is grabbing a bat. 4-3. And that's a 9, so that's easily a base hit. 1-19s are ballpark singles if you have never watched one of my Rockies replay games. And here's Tony Walters. They will not hold McMahon on. To 7, fly ball center field. Under that's Bader, 1 down. Here's, actually, they'll bring up Matt Holliday. Give the hometown fans something to cheer about. So Matt Holliday getting the call over Gerardo Parra. Okay, so. All right, so here's the pitch to Holliday. Nothing there. 1-9. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. And back to the top of the order. Here is Charlie Blackmon. And this probably will be it for Mikolas, although they might take him a batter at a time. That's a 4-6 against the lefty. That's a base hit. In fact, they may just pull him now. And I believe they are going to, yes, they are. Chasen Shreve will now come into the game. Mikolas goes 7 2/3, but is responsible for the 2 batters on. Okay, so here's Shreve. He will come on to face the lefty Dahl. (3-2), and that's a Neil Lomax. So that's a line drive caught by the second baseman Wong, and that would have been a chance for many outs as possible, but we only need 1. So we go to the top half of the 9th, and let's see here. Who do we have? We're going to throw. Let's show 1 inning and 2/3. Yeah, well, all right, I'm going to pause the game for a second and see how we're good on Scott Oberg's usage. Be right back. All right, so one of the only pitchers we have available is Chris Rusan, and he will come in and try to finish off the 9th inning. He will come in for Ottavino, and he will face Carpenter. Molina and Martinez. And leading off is Matt Carpenter. Lefty-lefty matchup. 2-4 line drive caught by Desmond. 1 down. And here's Yadier Molina. For 7. That's a 4, so that gets by Arenado. And Molina is 4 for 5 on the day with 4 singles. So good day for Yadier Molina. Here's Jose Martinez. His 4th inning home run got the scoring started for the Cardinals. And a 2-10 against the lefty, ground ball in the hole. McMahon gets to it, but his only play is the first 2 down, runner on second. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He followed Martinez's home run with one of his own. And that's a 2. Oh boy, balk rating's a little high. We don't want the 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so PB of 4 or less on the D20, and Molina goes to third. Once again, a 5 roll. So Tony Walters having himself a nice day behind the plate. All right, here's O'Neill. 5-6. Against a righty, ripped into the gap. That'll get down and rattle around. In easily to score is Molina. Into third with a triple is Tyler O'Neill. And that extends the lead to 7-0. And here is Paul DeYoung. Nothing on that red D20. 6-5 to the shortstop, Story. And no 13, so that is a ground ball to short, and that will retire the side. Cardinals get an extra run here in the 9th. They lead 7-0 going to the bottom of the 9th. They will stick with Chase and Shreve. He got the final out in the 8th. We'll try to let him finish out the game here. Jordan Hicks and Brett Cecil are loosening in the pen if needed. Okay, so here is Shreve to face Arenado. 1-4. And that's not the pitch you wanted to make if you're chasing Shreve, because that ball is tattooed to deep left field, and there is no chance this one's staying in the yard. Home run for Arenado. The Rockies cut the shutout bid. It's now 7-1. And here's Carlos Gonzalez. Oops, foul ball. 5-8 against the lefty second base X. That's Wong. He's a 1-19. We'll get to that easily. Ooh, 15 and a 13 for a second baseman. Nope, that's a good play. 1 down. And here's Trevor Story. 3-6. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Final chance for the Rockies is Ian Desmond. Singled and reached on a fielder's choice in 3 at-bats. 2-5, and that's a base hit. So I think that they'll go ahead and, well, it's 2 against this point of weakness. 1 more, and they'll bring in Hicks. So here's Ryan McMahon. 1-8. He's not in scoring position, so that's a base hit center field. Desmond didn't say they were holding him on. So 17-19, he'll go to third. They won't throw. And that'll be it for Shreve. In comes Jordan Hicks. And will the Rockies go with... Actually, they're going to pinch hit for Walters. Gerardo Parra will be pinch hitting. And then, let's see here. If the game would somehow miraculously continue, Chris Iannetta would come in and catch. So here's Gerardo Parra with runners on first and third with 2 outs. And here's Jordan Hicks. Nothing there. And here's the pitch from Hicks to Parra. 5-11, first base X on a 16. Carpenter will at least get to it. E19 and a 12. Oof, 10 and 11, but not a 12. So Carpenter gets it, throws to Hicks covering, and that's your ball game. The Rockies get a run in the bottom half of the 9th and avoid the shutout, but they still lose 7-1. Well, big 4th inning from the Rockies, from the Cardinals bats, did not help the Rockies, and they fall in this one 7-1. All right, everybody, since I have a little bit more time after this game than I did the last game, thank you for watching. Please make sure you hit the like button. If you have not subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, may your games be lively and your games be good. Have a good night, everybody.